Asher here with a quick channel update, and as you can tell from the title, the witchcraft has been done, the sorcery has been affixed, and we are now in the modern 2010s era of 1080p broadcasting. What happened? What changed? Not a lot. I mean, I still have the same crappy internet connection I had before. It's just that I came to realize that through post-processing what I was using, my 720p videos were about ending up the same size as 1080p videos anyway, so I figure, what the heck, let's just go ahead and upgrade that. So that's what it is going to be from here on out. At least, if anything, I'm pretty pleased that I can bring you all a higher resolution. I've gotten more than a few requests for that. I still have some old recordings that'll be coming up, especially another series of Invisible Ink, which I've noticed not as many people have been watching it, but it's a fun game, so I'm doing at least one more playthrough of it, and I encourage you to check it out, because that new series of episodes, completely different people, higher difficulty setting, that's coming. But the other thing I want to talk about real quick, I told you in the prior channel update that I wanted to bring back the viewer's choice, and that is what I'm going to be doing here today in this video. And you'll see it's a little bit longer because I'm going to have some quick blurby portions about each game that's coming up here. But there are two games here, and I would like to have the viewers, at least in the comments section, just vote on what they would like to see me do a series on. And the two choices are XCOM The Long War or Cities Skylines. Ooh, two totally different games from two totally different genres. Both things I've played, both things I've thought about doing LPs for a while. So I'll just say that with XCOM, I was thinking about it before. I've defeated the game on the next to highest difficulty without losing a squad member. So the Long War is kind of a new, refreshing thing, plus XCOM 2 is coming. And then there is Cities Skylines, which is everything that a lot of people hope SimCity 2013 would be, and it is, and the developers are continuing to support it, and it is great fun. I'd be doing a much more relaxed kind of playthrough of that, just trying to build up things, but what I'm going to be putting in here now is kind of a brief blurb description, let you take a look at each of the games, each of the ideas. So the first game up for viewer's choice is XCOM The Long War, which if you watched my channel from the very beginning, one of the first series I started to do was XCOM, but I got frustrated because I couldn't upload it very well in 1080p, so here we are again trying again. Now the Long War is different in a bunch of ways. It's pretty much a whole new game. Like, you have a ton of squads that you can do up front. There's all kinds of different balance issues, different health, different speed, psionic ability for people. You get different starting armor, and this is just early on. This is like the second mission, and all kinds of different things here. You may recognize some of these as being exalt weapons, don't worry about it, but yeah, you can take a squad of 6 in right away, make them available. So I'm just gonna show, for those of you who are not very familiar with XCOM, kind of what it looks like, just to give you an idea. Alright, so here's an example of XCOM in the game. Specifically, XCOM is a tactical squad-based cover shooter, for lack of a better word, and that's a lot of things to pack all into one setting, but what it basically boils down to is that it is you versus the aliens. And can we not fire on the aliens right now? I'd really love to. Maybe they're probably out of grenade range, so there we go. 40% chance to hit versus 40% chance to hit. Might as well go for it just to see if we can get a lucky shot. For being the most elite soldiers in the world, your team, you'll learn, has a terrible sense of aim. Let's back up here because I may be able to get a better grenade in here. So one. And can we throw the explosives in here? Highly explosive grenade. Another thing is that grenades are not auto kills in the Long War. You'll probably see oh, well, we got the kill there. We don't have Dr. Vala bitching at us about exploding the aliens. Alright, so Overwatch here. But yeah, this is pretty much what XCOM is all about. You move your squad around, you try and take out the alien menace before they can take you out. The Long War, the biggest thing to know about it is that it is on a scale, it is a much larger scale of a game. You are doing a lot more. There are many more missions. The aliens have tactical objectives and resources that they're trying to gather as well. The deck is really stacked against you, and you have to survive for far more than otherwise, and there's a bunch of Overwatch. Oh, we actually got a drone. That's great. And you can see the little shield there from this defense that's going up. But yeah, that's pretty much XCOM. That's what it looks like. So This is one game that's up for viewer's choice. The other is City Skylines. So let's go ahead and see if I'm going to get 6. No, my squad survives. But yeah, that's one game. Let's go ahead and look at City Skylines. Alright, so here's a quick example of City Skylines. Granted, this is from a save that I did a really long time ago. So things are going to be a little bit different. This is a stock run of the game here, but you can see we have our little chirper, which is all very happy and excited here. But it is a city building game for all of intents and purposes. You have all different kinds of utilities, power, water, garbage, healthcare. That's healthcare, fire, and police, and of course none of my industry. There we have our little chirper talking all the time, because that's fun. Education, other things to deal with, and really what the game boils down to, and what makes it very different from SimCity, is you don't just have this one little block to build. You can go to the region mode, and once you have enough money, as I do have enough money here, I can totally, if I want to, and I've already bought a block here, I can purchase this for 7,000. I already own this area. I can purchase this, and we can just go ahead and buy out and buy further. Like if I purchase this, it unlocks another area. And then I'm not sure, I don't think I can unlock another one right now, but eventually we can go even bigger. So City Skylines is, like I said, it's everything SimCity was claiming to be, but ended up not being. So this is my horrible attempt at a city. And like I said, this is just me more dinking around trying to learn systems here. But what we do have is all kinds of fun little curved roads. Like I said, it's a city builder, so it's going to have all of that kind of going for it. But if you just want to build things like this, we can displace all of these wonderful residents and put a bunch of residential zones right here, because it looks like what they want is residential, what they want also is commercial, which is really odd. Well, we can do that anyway. There's different tools to do it. To make it happen, we can just use this tool to make things work fairly well. But you're always eventually going to want to get more stuff here. So the other thing that I think people want more than anything is jobs. And right now I have kind of a specialized industry and then kind of a hell pit here, because that's how that goes. But you see there's highways. There's all kinds of different stuff. There's trains. It's a city builder. And I know I'm not doing like the hardest hard sell ever on it, but I promise you, it's a game that is definitely worth your time to check out, and that is not what I want to do. Let's make the worst intersection possible, because if there is one challenge that this game tends to run into quite a bit, it is, well, other than fixing your abandoned buildings, because there's plenty of that. Let's go ahead and just bulldoze down here. We have abandoned farm, abandoned other place. This lowers land value, so there is a little bit of a maintenance that comes down here. But another nice thing compared to, say, SimCity, is I just want to go ahead and... There should be a way to smart bulldoze, but I've forgotten how to do that, or that was a mod that I was seeing before. Another nice thing about this game that you can just do and handle and take care of here as we turn off the bulldozer here is if we just want to follow one person, unlike SimCity, you can just follow one person all the way around. Like here is Jeremy Hunter, and now we can track him as much as we want. And he has a job, and he's happy, and there's all kinds of places he can go. And right now, where is he going? He's going home. And unlike SimCity 2003, this game simulates a bunch of people. Does the same thing as, oh my god, that lumber truck just did Final Destination 2. It's funny, I talked to anybody who knows anything about Final Destination 2, and none of them ever want to drive behind a lumber truck ever. So you can see he's waiting for the bus stop. He is a well-educated young adult. And my bus system is probably going to go about as slow as molasses because we have a lot of people here. But yeah, that is City Skylines, pretty much. The advantages, there's a lot of things to go into, but if I were to do a series on this, it'd be a bit more of kind of just a relaxed playthrough, and we can see how big of an area we can make and how shitty we can make the environment here, because of course, as nice as the region looks up here right now, we do have some cloud cover and everything. Water pollution will eventually become the norm for some of this, but that's neither here nor there for now. That is City Skylines. So that's XCOM The Long War versus City Skylines. 2 games enter, possibly 2 games leave, 1 game leave. I would love to do a LP on either, but I wanted to put it up to you all, the viewers, to see. So let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. This is Asher. Thanks for sticking around. Always enjoy sharing stuff with you, and I hope the new fidelity is something that you all can appreciate. See you next time.